Hello, it's Thursday and here on BookTube we have a habit of reading out a poem, giving a bit of love to poetry. So I want to read a poem, but I also want to talk about a picture as well. So the poet is Michael Longley, and he passed away this year, 2025, and yesterday I was at the Royal Ulster Academy annual exhibition, and this is the catalogue, and in it there is an article about his daughter on him, looking back on his life. And he had also been the president of the Arts Council of Northern Ireland for about 20 years, so there was very little that was happening in Northern Ireland and the arts that he did not know about. Lovely little writing about the man himself from his daughter Sarah Longley. And just to give another bit of context to himself as a poet, part of the Belfast group of poets included Seamus Heaney, a friend of his, but also Paul Muldoon and Derek Mahan, you've probably heard of. So one of the books I'm slowly reading through are the letters of Seamus Heaney, which I joke that I'm steaming them open by having a cup of tea alongside. But I'm halfway through, I'm in 1993, and he does have a letter here to Michael Longley, which is apologising for not having sent him a Christmas card, because just that particular year Seamus just didn't feel interested in doing it, which was normally something he would have done at Christmas. So part of the letter here is saying, it would be good to see you for a minute before I head away. I'm for the States on Saturday 23rd, and all mucked up with trips to Wales and other jobs in between. But give us a call at number given if you think we could have a drink, maybe Thursday 14th early evening or the following Wednesday. It's all go. And that's the kind of business-like communication you can imagine between poets. So, which one am I going to read? So this is going to be the poem put into catalogue, and a couple of little comments by his daughter, giving the context of her father. There's a picture of him. He's famous for having said, if I knew where poems came from, I would go there. And there's actually a portrait of him in the exhibition which contains the words alongside his face. What his daughter Sarah has said about him is that he was married to her mum, Edna Longley, who was a poet, a critic. And he apparently said, according to this article, that he really didn't care about his poems as long as his wife liked them. If she liked them, that was good enough for him. He was pleased. And he also, it mentions the links with art, which delights my soul, because of course that's what I'm always on about, people who are working across the arts and how the arts work together. And in this she modestly says that he did love art. He'd reviewed art for the Irish Times. He helped to curate exhibitions in his early days at the Arts Council of Northern Ireland. He wrote so many beautiful poems about every form of visual art. He loved the company of painters and being in their studios. So she mentions that she has done some drawings which were sometimes used by her dad in his poetry books. And the poem that's been written is for her daughter, the granddaughter of Michael Longley. And she says, I will end with this poem about something which Amelia created for a homework task. And the poem is here. I'll just read it out to you. Amelia's model. In her model of the solar system, my 7-year-old cosmologist ties to a barbecue skewer with fuse wire the planet's buttons. For Venus, an ivory button. Mercury, silver beside the sun. Mother of pearl for Jupiter. Red and green for Mars and Earth. For Saturn's rings, a pipe cleaner. So that in the outer darkness, close to the kitchen, her brown eyes represent Uranus, Neptune. 2. Amelia, you didn't include Pluto in your wire sculpture of the solar system. Tiny and very far away, an ice world of ice mountains and methane snow, a dance of 5 moons, unlit by the sun, the god of the afterlife's kingdom. We shall go there when we die, dear child. is your poem for today by Michael Longley. And the sun seems to have come out just when I was saying it, so everything has been bleached out to be almost like a white page anyway. But that's our thought for the day and our poem by Michael Longley. Bye for now.